Am I awake? Yeah. Interesting question. More of this in a moment. See, I don't often do this. I'm not talking about wakeboarding. I'm not doing that at the moment. I've never done it actually, and I don't have any kind of feelings that I want to. But I don't often do this, which is reviewing a piece of theatre, because I ain't been to the theatre for some time. And I went last night to see because I know someone in it. It's a two-hander. I went to see a show called Dreams of the Dark. And it's kind of sold, it's not kind of sold, it is sold as a piece of horror and a piece of sort of a kind of demon type, a Ouija board type ethos and atmosphere. And it's also sold as a sort of portmanteau. You know those portmanteau Amicus movies, and I was trailing it on with those portmanteau movies, and I love those Amicus portmanteaus. They're not Hammer, folks; they're Amicus. And Tygon, is one of them Tygon? Is Tales That Witness Madness Tygon? Might be. Tony Tenser's company, you know. Just putting my watch strap together so it doesn't flap about and make people think, what's that flapping about? Can't concentrate with all that flapping going on. Anyway, yes, this is a sort of portmanteau play, in that it has different scenes, and that's where it ends, because it's more than that. There are two characters, and whether you're going to say they play different characters or not is how you'll feel if you go and see this show. And it's called Dreams of the Dark, and it's really important that people watch this. And if you're an impresario, a theatre impresario, or someone at a community theatre site, it's got minimal set and it's absolutely brilliant, and it'll bring people in, because everyone loves horror, don't they? A lot of us do. So it's two characters, but ostensibly we start with a couple of characters who are they met online, and one of them wants to contact her dead husband, and the other one, his wife has passed as well, but he doesn't think that he's there for that. He thinks he's there for some other rather different activity. And from there we have different scenes that interlink and that meld in and out. And the great thing is, we're not quite sure what is reality and what isn't. Now, that's a particular interest to me. So you have specific scenes around someone going to a dream therapist, because she's encountering nightmares, but it's not just that. She wants to know whether she's actually dreaming or not. That's the thing, isn't it? I have a theory, you see, that nothing exists until you name it. Now, people say to me, don't be stupid, that's a table. Yes, but you had to hear that from your parents, a peer group, a supported person, your teacher, your older brother or sister, someone else. You had to hear it. And when they tell you, they will imbue that with their own views. There is nothing objective in life, in my view. I even go as far as to say there are no such thing as facts, folks. And people tend to go, pshaw, and that kind of thing. And then I start to argue very boringly for a few hours. But I don't think anything really exists until you name it. It's your perception. And you do with it what you want to do with it. And that is at the basis of Dreams of the Dark. And it's about what's real and what's not, and who says what's real and who says what's not real. And there are two superb performances from Heather Phoenix and from Peter Clifford. And they are exactly right. So they are winsome and funny and can be florid and broader. and can be incredibly emotional, and that comes from the right place and surprises you. And it's pitched beautifully. My friend Alan had a bit of work in directing it, which is great, and clearly that's pitched beautifully, and that's part of that. The script written by Heather and Peter is really tight and serves the show so well. There's not an ounce of fat in this. So it is about who is dreaming, who is awake, who is dreaming who is creating who is a witch, who isn't, who's got a demon on a lead, who hasn't, all of that. And if you're looking for a horrific scene, there is a scene in which, and this is a common theme in dreams, when teeth are extracted. And after the show finished, it's about an hour and a half. It's tight. After the show finished, my friend Derek, who I went with, hello Derek, said, "You didn't like that teeth pulling scene, did you?" No, and I was grabbing hold of his leg at the time when it was on, because it's done beautifully. There's a bit of magic in it, you see. It's done beautifully. And it is about horror, but that's not at the basis of this. It's about fear, and it's about reality, and it's about what you want reality to be and how you make it, how you can create it. That's the scary thing. It's a brilliant, brilliant show. It's called Dreams of the Dark. Let me tell you that again. And impresarios, people who run community theatre venues, all of those kind of, or rural touring venues, that it would be ideal for that. Get on this, because you're going to sell it. It's going to sell. It's got great word of mouth. Darren Brown loves it. There's a quote on the poster from him. It's a great piece of work. Why wouldn't you like it? And that teeth scene, blimey. But the whole thing about who you are, who I am, and whether or not I'm here, that is a question we could ponder all day. It gets to the real basis of life. You don't often get that on a Saturday night in the theatre, do you? Here, because of the writing and these great characters and these great performances, you do get that. I will put the details of both of these people who are involved, who've written and acted, in the social media post, and people can go to them, and so they should. Because this, and I don't often say this, and I'm quite a curmudgeonly. I used to be an actor, and I'm quite curmudgeonly about it in general, but there's something a bit special. Ta-ta.